Okay, so it seems like over the past couple of years and into the more recent months as well, VTubers have been growing quite a bit, especially in terms of popularity, viewership, and all of that kind of stuff. And it's great to see because obviously we talked about previously a ton of like Doki Bird and other VTubers being interviewed by big news companies and essentially kind of bringing a lot more light on it to the mainstream audience, which is really, really great to see. But it seems like they're also dominating a lot in terms of the stream charts at the moment, which I kind of wanted to show you guys because it's pretty insane how much they have taken over. Because usually whenever we look at a lot of these stream charts posts, we look directly at the VTuber only ones and compare the VTubers to each other. But it seems like they've also been dominating the wider streaming space. Like they've been some of the top VTubers over, top streamers in general over the past couple of months and couple of years, right? And well, this is the first chart that I saw coming out from Stream Charts, which essentially shows us the top female streamers of the second week of October. So again, this is pretty insane because there is a ton of different VTubers on here, absolutely dominating this platform with obviously Amaru. I'm unsure on who this is with 624,000. Obviously it says oh, Sakura Miko. Oh, I couldn't see it. Okay, yeah. And then also Claudia. I'm unsure on who she is. But again, the rest of them, it seems like all of these are VTubers, which is absolutely insane to see, with obviously Ironmouse being there, representing the EN speaking side, as well as, yeah, Pekora. And it seems like, is it Norse? I'm unsure on who they are, but they are obviously a JP streamer. And, well, it's been predominantly kind of dominated by YouTube streams due to the fact of a lot of VTubers streaming over there, and shows you the dedication of the audience, because YouTube streams usually don't have that much kind of promotion. They're like, you need to specifically go to their stream to really watch that, and for them to be, you know, topping the charts with YouTube streams, it must mean that they're doing something pretty good. And well, it definitely seems like they are. But obviously the only people on here on the list is Amaru and Ironmouse, who actually stream on Twitch, who are also doing absolutely amazing too. And it's great to see that Ironmouse is doing great after a lot of the VShojo stuff that went down, and it's been pretty interesting to see that. But again, a lot of people have been very happy with seeing that, and seeing that a lot of VTubers are currently dominating the space, especially in the female audience space. And also the same goes for quarter 3 by peak viewership. Obviously the previous one, I'm unsure what it was, but yeah, it's by watch time, how many watch hours are going to be watched on their stream. But this is by peak viewership, so these are the most amount of viewers that all these people have got. And also, this is pretty heavily dominated by more VTubers. Now, obviously, there is a couple more IRL streamers in here, a couple kick ones as well. But obviously, Pekora is also absolutely taken over the charts here, being number 1 with 289,000. I don't exactly know what she did to get a peak of that high, but again, it's pretty insane that has even happened, right? As well as we got like Marine here, who is doing absolutely amazing too, as well as Miko. So many more people as well being included in the peak of these of this viewer list, right? And a lot of people say, is that a side of Pekora from Death Stranding? Are they all VTubers? And yeah, I mean, again, a lot of people have been seeing this and being like, whoa, you know, there's a ton of VTubers featured over on this list. And that's because they have been dominating the kind of platforms recently. If you haven't seen it, you know, this is probably the easiest way to show you, you know, through a graph that VTubers are certainly taking over platforms like Twitch and YouTube in terms of streaming, and have been getting a crazy amount of viewers and watch time. You know, and it's one of these things where obviously Stream Charts make a kind of article about it as well, talking about it. And as you can see here, you know, you got Coronet, you got Bijou, and so many more people that are being featured in here that has been absolutely amazing for them. And yeah, these are the most watched female streamers in quarter 3 of 2025. And the top 2 are obviously Pekora and Miko. And then following that is Extra Emily and Amaru, who are obviously IRL. And then it goes to more VTubers as well following that. And then obviously Zully, who's a IRL streamer. And then Ironmouse, who is, in 10th place there with, 475 hours of watch time, which is pretty crazy. We also got most watched female streamers, most watched female streamers excluding VTubers, which is pretty insane. So they even had to make a list. They had to make a list, you know, leaving out VTubers due to how much they have been taking over. And, you know, I think that's pretty crazy. They said, like, in quarter 3 2025, VTuber Pekora reclaimed her position as the most watched female streamer. She surpassed fellow VTuber Miko CH, who had cut back her streaming hours over the past 3 months. The key reason behind a shift in the rankings. Extra Emily had quite an interesting, impressive quarter, surpassing Emery for the first time this year. So obviously, yeah, it seems like they've all been doing some amazing stuff on their streams. And yeah, I mean, a lot of it is due to, streaming hours being cut down and things. Sometimes that can be the case. Someone might be doing like a subathon, or they might be doing some big event, which causes them to go higher up in the charts. But it seems like Pekora is consistently getting high up on these kind of charts, which is really great to see. And obviously the same with like Ironmouse and stuff like that, which is also amazing to see as well, Then Pekora also led the rankings for the most popular female streamer this quarter, fueled by a major musical event celebrating her 6th anniversary as a VTuber. Her virtual 3D concert peaked at the record of 288.9 thousand viewers and featured appearances from several other hololive talents. So yeah, obviously that is 100% why, she managed to get that massive peak of 289,000 viewers, which is absolutely insane, and shows you, how dedicated a lot of the audiences are whenever it comes to this kind of stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's just amazing, Obviously, they go into some other stuff as well, saying a new leader has emerged among female streamers in quarter 2, 2025. Miko CH overtook Pekora CH to claim the top spot in the first half rankings. Both VTubers, part of hololive agency, remain incredibly active and are the only female streamers to surpass 20 million hours watched this year, which is absolutely insane. And obviously they go into, these was the most popular female streamers in quarter 2 of 2025. Obviously Gurgura being at the top there. That was, I'm pretty sure, during her kind of graduation. So again, obviously that would have been extremely high. And there's been a lot of VTubers featured on this as well previously, which, it seems like there has been a massive shift in the kind of most popular streamers. But it is great to see, obviously, that there is VTubers still so high up on here, and that they're becoming more mainstream in the streaming space and more mainstream elsewhere. As I said, we talked about Doki Bird and, even more people being interviewed to do with VTubing and, the rise of VTubing. With stuff like VExpo and also some concerts over in the South China Morning Post kind of interviews and things. And it was great to see that they were featured on there and talking about their experiences with VTubing, because it exposes a lot more people to it and makes them, it becomes less hard for someone to get into it the more that it's talked about in a more mainstream setting. So I think obviously a lot of people are kind of opening up to the idea now, and that is also why we're seeing a big increase in viewership. But it seems like after month after month after month, they seem to be dominating a lot of these charts, and that is why we're seeing them making excluding VTuber charts, because of how well they're doing and how much they're overtaking. Because yeah, if they were to do just these most watched female streamers things, and even with males as well, they would be mostly VTubers without a separate kind of chart needed. So again, I think that pretty much summarizes exactly how well they're doing, the fact that they even need a chart like that in the first place. But again, I just kind of wanted to bring this to your guys' attention, because I thought it was a very, very cool kind of just information to kind of add there, because again, a lot of people like to doom post and stuff about VTubing, saying, oh, it's dying and things like that, viewership's a little bit down. No, it's fine. It's 100% fine, and tons of people are doing extremely good at the moment, including Pekora, and even more people as well, Ironmouse in the EL space. And yeah, I think it's going to continue to grow, and I can't wait to see it continue to grow, because again, more people are getting into it, more people are enjoying it, which is just great for the space overall. But if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameSubs, use my code Kazza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.